Welcome to the first episode of The Rise of the Phoenix, a new human strategy developed by us, Zackmchack, your commentator for the next 20 minutes. You may wonder why we are talking about ourselves in the plural. The Latin expression pluralis majestatis describes the best our behavior, if you want to know. Nevertheless, let's start with the replay. Let's start with the game. Zackmchack against Jackacrude on Torina stance LV. In the left upper corner you see us, Zackmchack, starting standardly with barracks, an altar and a farm. And on the bottom right you see our enemy, the orc Jackacrude. A good a good. Please excuse our bad English because we don't speak this natively, but we try to show you a good Warcraft 3 game. The orc is also starting standardly with a barracks, altar and a bow. And let's see which hero is he choosing. Yeah, which hero is he choosing? It's the Farseer. And on the other side, on our side, we starting with a Blood Mage. The Blood Mage at first seems like the best hero choice, except of the Archmage, because he's a range attacker. You see, we are going straight to our enemy on these little two one-on-one maps, because we want to don't give our enemy the time to make hidden strategies. We want to know what he is doing all the time, and that is why we are going straight to him with all we got. Jackacrude is in the meantime creeping the little green spot, seeing our footman dancing around. And now it comes to a little clash. We start immediately banishing his one wolf to reduce the damage output he got, because with the orc, he's pretty strong. Most Farseer going alone, or doing some troll hunters, but he's pretty standardly playing orcs right away, and creeping besides we attacking him. His APM is also anyway. But he managed that really good. He does that really good to keep us away from his creep style. And we try the whole time to see if we can do anything against his ongoing creeping. But as you can see, we lost a lot of HP so far, and the Farseer also got a level 2 right at this time. So he's in the lead. and he's creeping the whole mid without we can do much except of going sometimes on his units or on his hero, but his damage is too much because he also got 3 orcs already. Yeah, and you can see he's attacking also halfway done, and Warmill is also building. On our side, we go straight. We are done with T2 attacking and spawning the Paladin immediately, and going also for the wood upgrade. So our peasants do more wood, and yeah, he's he's killing our footmen pretty hard with his army the whole time. We got to do so much micro to not lose our footmen too fast. And now you can see just in time the Paladin comes out of the altar and heals our Blood Mage. That is enough for the Orc player to retreat his attack. And he is also done now with T2, with tier 2. Yeah. As you can hear, we are a German. And he's going back to heal up and to creep further. Guess. We are also creeping because we lost so much in the beginning of the clash that we want to get Siphon Mana now. As first spell we used to Banish, and now we want to get Siphon Mana to support our Paladin better, and to use the mana we've got on the Blood Mage for the Paladin. In the meantime, the Orc is creeping and creeping and creeping, with not much time between. And he's doing very well. Already got level 3 on his Farseer. We don't even have level 2 on our Blood Mage right now, but this will change with this creep set. And yeah. No, it will not change. Oh, we need another. Ah, yeah, the next green spot will change the level. Then he's level 2, and we can better support our second hero. In the meantime, the Orc is buying a lot of mercs, and you can see also from our merc building, he's buying a troll hunter and ogre for max damage, and sees us and going straight on our whatever. We see that he's attacking. Lucky enough that we are just in the right moment, and going straight on the Farseer to putting on pressure. So maybe he's teleporting, but that was not our plan. Our plan is to smash his hero right in the first place, because we got the Mountain King already. No, yeah, we got the Mountain King already from our tier 3 tech that we pushed through and through, and we are using now Knights and Griffin Riders, as you can see, because we got everything done in time. And now we got the Mountain King, the Paladin, and the Blood Mage as 3 heroes, and the Knight and the Griffin Riders and some Footies as our units. And the Orc, Jackakrut, is healing up, and yes, and he want to creep, of course, because note you don't have you don't want to lose much time. No, he's not. He's creeping, but not on his side. He's going straight to our base, to our shop, to creep there. What we are doing is we go straight to his base to put pressure on him, so he's attacking, he's coming back, or he's attacking our town, whatever, but we know what he's doing then. So that was our plan in this moment. He sees this and buys a town scroll at the shop and coming back. And now the clash begins. We start with a bolt of the Shadowhunter because of his heal, and also you saw a banish on the Mountain King and a heal, and a surround of a Farseer with a bolt from the Mountain King, and the Farseer goes down. But his Orc army is so strong, and our Mountain King is trapped in, so we're losing him. But that is not a big loss, because he was level 1, and he don't need much time to come back. The Farseer is another problem. He was already level 3, so he needs some time to come back. And the Orc is staying in the ground, in the base, to not losing his Shadowhunter again. Not losing his Shadowhunter. We try to make damage as much as we can without losing so much units, because you can see we getting right in the face. We've lost so many units, but our Griffin Riders are so strong in this time of the game, with banish from the Blood Mage, that we can force him for a next fight, and try to make as much damage as we can without getting so much damage. And the snakes, the Shadowhunter is doing the snakes perfectly to defend very well. We cannot go into this without getting too much damage and losing everything we've got. So we stay outside and losing more and more units, like you see. But the Hex is so strong. This slow is so strong, and we underestimate this Shadowhunter a little bit. And losing another Knight would never mind. The Farseer is back on the ground, in the grid, and we see the Shadowhunter right here, way bolt on it, and using a health pot. And that's what is enough for us. We go straight out of the fight, and reformating us, so we can do another attack. Because if we stay in this, we are so dead. You can't imagine how fast we were dead. So we poke with the Blood Mage to try to get some mana off him. What sometimes is pretty successful, sometimes not. If you use Banish, you can do it easily with Siphon mana, and this is also what we are skilled. As you can see, Siphon mana and Banish are the first skills you want to use in this strategy with the Blood Mage, and the Paladin, of course, with his Holy Shield and the Holy Light. And the Mountain King depends on what first skill you want to have, because in this position you could use Clap also to focus his heroes, but not so good as if you have a Bold. And now you can see he tried to creeps, and we see this because we have a good overview with our flying units, and another Bolt comes on the Farseer, and we focus a fire straight versus on the Bolt target and get the Farseer. And now we are having some problems with the micro, but we are going straight on the Shadow Hunter, on doing enough damage to get him off the grid too. And yeah, now you only have to fight his army, but his army is so strong, and we are losing so many units, so we are treating for again to reformate and to get out of the snakes, because the snakes are so brutal, so strong and brutal. You don't wanna use, you don't wanna stay in there much time. Now we try to get some units of him, because no heroes are presented, and it is pretty successfully with the Griffins on the Orcs, as you can see, because of the extra damage. But he's focus firing our Griffin riders pretty strong, so we're losing some. And yeah, as you can see, this is not enough for us. We want more. And he's retreating good into his base again. Still have his Ogre as a big tank. Oh, he's he's looking pretty bad, man. No, nevertheless. And the next attack comes. Here again, focus fire on some units to kill them. And now the Ogre falls finally, and some Orcs too. And yeah. The play speaks for himself. Our Mountain King is already level 3. We skilled level 2 Bold to make more damage. He's focusing our Knights pretty hard. Now we're doing some Siphon Mana, so he don't get up with any Thunderbolt or Thunder Strike. Thunder Strike. And yeah, one Knight after another falls to his brutal attacks, but now he got no units anymore. We tried to get him, but the Orc Burrows are making too much damage at this time, so we can't go in. Another Siphon Mana to reduce his mana, which is pretty helpful. Imagine he got so many Thunder Strikes, you would be dead. But we successfully siphon his mana, and also the mana of his shamans are up. Yeah. And yeah, it's almost done. As you can see, he's pretty down, but pumps a lot of units out still. And both heroes are back on the grid. As you can see, the shaman give the blood mage enough mana, so we can give it to the Mountain King and the Paladin. Now a little breathtaking for both sides, but it goes straight, and he's attacking our Paladin. But the Paladin has a hide or this item which let him disappear. And that is why he won't focus him too long, because he runs just out and do nothing and is invisible. And yeah, as you can see, we managed to get his heroes again, and now it's only some units and the game is over. Yeah. Yes. This was the first episode of the Rise of the Phoenix. Maybe you get to see Warcraft as we know, and that is the best strategy game in the world still after decades. And yeah, thanks for watching, and see ya to the next episode.